Take a look at this photo and see if you can figure out just how many number 8s you see. Go ahead, look at it. Your options are 4, 5, 7 or 9 as the photo shows. As if the first time you count you get something other than that, try again. Pause the video and give a try before checking the solution. Once done, continue watching the video for correct solution. Let me explain the solution now. You can count the first 4 pretty easily. You will get the fifth one if you put the bottom of at the top 8 with the top of the bottom 8. Now we have got 5, which is where a lot of people seem to stop. But wait, there's more. Next step is to turn the picture on its side and you can count 4 more 8s in the middle section. Because there are no rules saying you can't turn the picture, this is where out of box thinking is required. After you turn the picture on its side and you can count 4 more 8s in the middle section. Hence correct answer is 9. There are 9 number 8s in this picture. Do you think there are more number of 8s? Please comment your interpretation in the comment section. A new riddle that asks how many ducks do you see or how many ducks are there in the picture is trending on social media. The riddle showing up on Instagram and Facebook. It shows a picture of ducks and the question asks how many ducks do you see? Feel free to pause the video and give a try before checking the solution. Once done, keep watching the video for the right answer. Let me explain the solution now. The blurry nature of the image makes it tougher to determine an answer and helps more people get the answer wrong than you might expect. The trick is that there are actually lots of ducks hidden in the picture. Some are in front of the duck, one is really tiny, and one is just barely superimposed on top of another duck. If you don't look closely, you will definitely miss a duck. Looking at the duck's feet can help you identify extra ducks. But it's not a foolproof method because some of the feet don't give the extra duck away. So there are 16 ducks in the photo, although some people debate this answer. You can see where the ducks are located in the photo. Middle top one shows two ducks side by side, which is just like the far left duck on the middle row. On the far right, in the top row, you can see a tiny duck by the large duck's feet. On the middle photo, in the middle row, there is another small duck by the duck's feet. On the third row, on the far left, there are two ducks superimposed on top of the big duck. The duck on the far right in the middle row is the most questionable one and the source of some debate. It's why you might see some people saying the answer is 15 and not 16. You can just barely make out a blob on the duck's wing that is different from the other ducks in the photo, indicating the presence of a second duck. Some argue that you can't see the duck at all and it shouldn't count. Others say it's a sure sign that there's another duck under its wing and part of the joke. So there are two answers to this particular riddle. So some people say it's 15 and some people say it's 16. But the most accepted answer to this particular riddle is 16. Do comment your observation and your findings in the comment section. Here in this diagram, there are 60 horses. One supposed to find the number of horses with 3 legs. Can you find how many horses are there with 3 legs? There can be multiple interpretations to this question. Feel free to pause the video and give a try before checking the solution.
Let me explain the solution now. As I have already mentioned earlier, there can be multiple interpretations to this question depending on how we understand the question. If we interpret the question as asking how many horses have only 3 legs, the answer is 5, one in the first row, one in the sixth row, and one in each of the last 3 rows. But if we interpret the question as asking how many horses have at least 3 legs, then they all do. In this case, answer will be 60. So if these kind of questions are asked, initially what most people does is they straight away goes and starts counting the horses with only 3 legs. But this may not be expected answer. So it is important to understand the question before even attempting it. So in this question, there are two interpretations depending upon what is the expectation. The answer can be 5 or 60.
A graphic shows several watermelons which have been cut into halves and three quarters. We are asked to determine how many watermelons are in the picture. A graphic has been seen in heavy social media circulation and includes a caption that reads 99% will fail this. How many watermelons are here? The wide variety of responses shows that there is no single answer with a 99% consensus. Pause the video, give a try before checking the solution, and do comment your answer in the comment section. Once done, keep watching the video for the right answer. Let me explain the solution now. Here are the three most popular answers. If you think the answer is 8 watermelons, some people have pointed out that the meme asks how many watermelons you see, not how many whole watermelons. This logic has led some people to suggest the only possible answer is 8, consisting of 4 halves and 4 3/4 melons. It has been noted that the meme doesn't state that partial melons need to be added together. Thus, 8 watermelons could be the answer. And if you think the answer is 6 watermelons, another theory is to examine how many melons it would have taken to create this image. In that case, the answer would be 6. This is achieved by adding the 4 3/4 melons to 2 full melons which were cut in half to create the 4 halves. If you think the answer is 5 watermelons, and another possible solution is to fit the available pieces into a mathematical equation. In this case, we have 4 3/4 melons plus 4 half melons, which could be represented mathematically as 4 times 0.75 plus 4 times 0.5, which is equal to 5. As I have explained, this watermelons question have several possible solutions depending on how you approach the problem. So although we suspect this graphic may have been created as clickbait, but it does pose an interesting question that has several possible solutions depending on how the problem is approached. Which answer do you think is most correct? Do comment your answer in the comment section. For the record, the first answer I came up with here was 5. Do comment your observation and your findings in the comment section.